I never thought I would live long enough to watch my own funeral, but I did. I was lying on a hospital bed in a strange country, watching TV, when I saw my own picture surrounded by flowers. My family was crying around a coffin, and at that moment, I realized what I was seeing. They were burying me. That woman on the screen was me. Before I tell you how I ended up there, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button. This story will make you question everything you think you know about friendship, love, and trust. My name is Mira Collins. About 5 years ago, I was a normal woman living in New Town. I co-owned a coffee shop with my best friend, Lydia. We started the cafe from nothing. We called it Collins and Bean. People came from all over the city because our coffee shop felt like home. Lydia and I were like sisters. We laughed, worked hard, and dreamed together. But behind her smile, something dark was growing. Jealousy. One night she called me and said, "Mira, we need to talk. Meet me at the park." I didn't think twice. I trusted her. When I got there, the park was quiet. The lights were dim. Then from behind, 2 men grabbed me. I tried to scream, but my voice wouldn't come out. A van door opened, and before I knew it, I was thrown inside. That night, I disappeared. For days, I went in and out of consciousness. The kidnappers drove for hours through the desert. I had no food, no water, and no clue where I was. I thought that was the end for me. But one night, they started fighting, and I saw my chance. I cut the ropes from my hands and ran. I ran barefoot through the sand until I reached a forest. My legs were bleeding, my body weak, but I didn't stop. Finally, I saw a small wooden cabin, and then everything went black. When I opened my eyes, I was lying on a bed. An old man and his wife were there. They told me they found me near the forest. They gave me food, medicine, and shelter. I couldn't remember much. My head was foggy. I didn't even know where I was. But they took care of me as if I was their daughter. So, I stayed. Months turned into years. Back home, everyone thought I was dead. The search ended. The police gave up. My family cried, but life had to move on. Lydia, my best friend, the same woman who planned my kidnapping, was the one who led my funeral. She cried the loudest, hugged my parents, gave interviews, and even took full control of the business. I was gone. To everyone, I no longer existed. 5 years later, I fainted from exhaustion and was rushed to the hospital. While lying there, a nurse turned on the TV bowl. And that's when I saw at my funeral, my picture, my name, my Naitona. I screamed so loud that the nurses rushed in. At first they thought I was crazy, but when the hospital director checked my details, he realized it was true. I was Mira Collins, the woman everyone thought was dead. Within hours the news spread. Woman declared dead, found alive, watched her own funeral from hospital bed. The whole country went wild. When I finally came back home, my family couldn't believe it. My mom cried non-stop, touching my face as if to make sure I was real. My dad just kept saying, "Thank you, God." But one person was missing, Lydia. She didn't show up. It didn't take long for the truth to come out. A small store near the park still had an old CCTV camera. The police checked it, and there I was being dragged into a van. And right behind it, Lydia's car. That was the final proof. She confessed. She had paid the kidnappers to take me away, so she could have everything: the business, the money, and the fame. People called it the coffee betrayal case. I called it the worst kind of heartbreak, autoimmune, because sometimes the people you love the most are the ones who bury you first. Months later, I reopened the cafe under a new name, Phoenix Brew. Because, like the phoenix, I rose from the ashes, and under every coffee cup, I wrote a small message: never let anyone write your ending for you. My story taught me something: that life can break you in the worst ways, but even in your darkest moment, something powerful can be reborn. And before you go, if you've listened to my story till now, please subscribe. Not just because of this story, but because every story I share reminds us all, no matter how bad life gets, miracles can happen when you least expect them.